Hello, everyone. Now, if there was ever a trip that I would want to be a part of, this would definitely be it. There's actually a gathering of chefs from around the world who represent their cities of gastronomy happening in Italy. Oh my goodness, and we get to send one of our amazing chefs from right here in Tucson.
Yes, we're so proud, and here to tell us all about it are culinary director at Parma Community College, Barry Infuso, and Chef Brian Smith, executive chef at Maynard's Market and Kitchen. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
And you brought a beautiful spread, so let's start with you, Barry. What is, for folks who may not know, the City of Gastronomy, UNESCO?
It's a mouthful. Yeah. It stands for, it's an acronym for United Nations Education, Science, Culture Organization. And there are several countries around the world that have cities of gastronomy as well as cities that deal with the arts and science. And so what we are very blessed to do here in Tucson is we have a 4,000-year history of food and culture here. I mean, there was irrigation going on here in this valley 4,000 years ago, so people were growing in the desert in spite of what people may think about today. And we have a lot of things that to be thankful for, and cultural foods of both Hispanic, Native Americans, and the various groups that have gone into this, from the Chinese and Italians and all sorts of people who have come here.
Well, and what they basically, like I said at the beginning, is they're taking all these chefs from other cities of gastronomy. They're going to get together in Italy, and it's basically going to be my dream. They're going to have the meeting of the minds. So when you get chosen to do this, do you have to come up with what you're going to be presenting there? What have you decided on?
This dish exactly is the dish that I will be taking. I had a couple dishes that I had in mind. This one made the final cut.
Oh.
So would you say that, I mean, there's going to be all these chefs from all around the world there. Would you say that you're intimidated to go do this in Italy? I'd
say I'm a little bit intimidated. I think only merely for the fact of just kind of walking into something that's not your normal kitchen. Maybe a little bit of a language barrier, but I'm excited.
Be excited, and please take me in your suitcase, if I could say that. But when we're kind of talking about that intimidating, you said you had a lot of dishes going through your mind. I'm sure you kind of wanted to find something that kind of represented the old Pueblo. Is that kind of where you were coming from?
Yeah, exactly. So the dish I chose is a arroz con leche, which is a rice pudding. And I kind of took a little spin on it and used white Sonora wheat berries from Marana, and then just kind of played with that a little bit and used ingredients that are native to the area.
Well, and we don't want to run out of time before you start cooking. So let us know what do you do first.
Cool.
To sort of
so the first thing that we're going to be starting here is the pudding. So we're going to start with the this is the white Sonora wheat berries. These here I cooked right before we got here. They take about a half an hour to cook. I boiled them with some water and some cinnamon sticks, so they got a little bit of cinnamon flavor. To that, we're going to add some condensed milk. We're going to add some evaporated milk and some whole milk. Okay. So kind of that tres leches flavor.
So what does that do? Make it super milky, right?
Yeah, exactly. So you got the creaminess from the milk, obviously, as well as some sweetness from the sweetened condensed milk. Okay. So while that's cooking here, we've got some candied pecans. So these are pecans here. These are some local pecans. We're going to take those and add some powdered sugar to them. And then, let's see if I could get it out here. Yeah, as well as this is some salt and some chiltepine. Chiltepine is a pepper that is native to the area and is I believe, only grown in the southwest of Arizona and the northern part of Mexico. To that, we'll add some water just to kind of bind it up. And this mixture, after it's all mixed up and delicious, will be put onto a sheet tray and put in the oven for like 15 minutes just to get nice and golden brown and crisp up. So once this is boiled and done, it takes about 20 minutes to thicken up. We take it. This is a finished product here. It can be served chilled or hot, either or. This is going to be a cold method. So we take the pudding. I'm making a mess here. Take the pudding in our glass. I've got a few different condiments over here for it. We've got the chiltepine spiced pecans, obviously, which we'll put on top. These ones are already ready to go. These are some dates that are soaked in bacanora. Bacanora is similar to tequila, but it's made in the Sonora region, or the state of Sonora in Mexico. kind of similar to mezcal, similar to Raicilla. It's another type of tequila. And this here is a prickly pear foam. We're going to do a big dollop of prickly pear foam on the top of it.
Beautiful.
This is fresh prickly pear juice. It's got kind of a little sweetness, kind of a little bit of acidity, and then a little Johnny Jump Up flower. So yeah, that's it right there.
Incredible. Look at how beautifully it's plated.
I'm definitely going to try this. And Barry, I feel like you're sitting over there beaming with pride over there, because not only are we using local ingredients, we have a local chef, but even how he got to this point is very local, because he was one of your students.
He was one of our students at Pima College. I'm delighted to see where he has gone. Of course, everyone has to have that passion, and you can't really see what's going to happen with anyone at any given time. But once he started getting behind that stove, it took off, and he did it with complete abandon, and it became a real outstanding chef here in town. He had worked at Acacia for a number of years and had a tremendous career, and we're always very proud of him.
Well, we are very proud too, and just the way you were describing all the ingredients, and really just how close to home they hit. When you go over there, it's going to be a perfect, representation of what we really are here. And Tina is going to try it here.
I'm going to try this, and imagine that I'm in Italy with you right now having this.
Let's see how it goes.
With a prickly pear on top.
Yeah. I can just imagine all the different.
That was exactly the piece of the
little
icing
tanginess,
on the cake.
right? Little textures. Guys, thank you again so much for bringing this spread. Congratulations to you, and to you as well, Barry, for creating such a wonderful chef.
I had very little to do with that.
Well, you certainly had a part.
Thank you. Okay.
Now, guys, to find out more about Maynard's Market and Kitchen, go online to maynardstucson.com, or you can call 545-0577.